Hello guys and welcome to Danje TV. Kindly remember to subscribe, like and comment. Today we are going to be looking at popular journalists who ended up battling criminal cases and mental illnesses. At number 1 we have Jacky Maribel. She is a former Citizen TV news anchor and political reporter. She initially worked for K24 and Radio Africa Group. She studied journalism at University of Nairobi. However, in September 2018, the gruesome murder of businesswoman Monica Kimani carried Maribel's career off the rails. It is alleged that the main suspect, Joseph Irungu, aka Joey, was in her company the night when Kimani was murdered in cold blood. Irungu was Maribel's boyfriend and the two lived together in Langata. According to investigators, Irungu is reported to have driven Maribel's car and even met her after the murder of Kimani. With Maribel being thrown into the center of the gruesome murder, she was forced to resign from Citizen TV. The murder trials are still ongoing. At number 2, we have Esther Arunga. The former KTN news anchor Esther Arunga became an eye of the storm after she married Quincy Timberlake in 2010. The matter hit headlines, especially over the controversial Finger of God church that was associated with the duo but was largely seen as a cult. The budding fairy tale love between Quincy and Arunga saw them relocate to Australia as a way of fleeing bad publicity. However, in 2014, the death of their son, Sinclair Timberlake, raised questions as Australian authorities moved in to investigate the controversial death. Later on, Arunga admitted to lying to the court and confessed that her husband pressed the son against the wall in a way of exorcising demons. She said that she initially gave a false information for fear of being lonely and was protecting her husband. In 2019, Arunga was sentenced to 10 months with immediate parole as a result of being an accessory to manslaughter. At number 3, we have Michael Oyer. Michael is a renowned former news anchor who worked for KTN between 2002 to 2012. Prior to this, he worked at Capital FM when he was still pursuing an undergraduate degree in psychology at USIU. However, Oyer opened up on how he found himself in the doldrums for 7 years. Fortunately, he reached out for help and managed to pick himself up. Currently, he works as a counselor at Serenity Group and is also a professional events MC. At number 4, we have Kimani Mbugua. He is a former Citizen TV journalist who was propelled to celebrity status with his popular Broken News segment where he went to the streets and asked people random questions. The Moi University alumnus media career was like a rising star until his battle with psychosis deemed his profession. Lately, Kimani has confessed that what began with smoking marijuana ended up with psychosis and necessitated his admission to various psychiatric units. Kimani is currently working on authoring a book. At number 5, we have Otieno. Otieno is thought to at one time have been the highest paid news anchor in Kenya. He previously worked for KBC, K24, Citizen and KTN. With a big play, he lived a lavish life characterized by high-end cars and stayed in prestigious estates in Nairobi. However, Otieno fell from savoring life to ending tough times, especially after he fell sick with a pancreatic infection that took away his hearing ability. He fell into depression and ended up dead broke due to hospital bills. Luckily, he went for surgery at a city hospital and regained his hearing ability. At number 6, we have Kimani. The renowned media practitioner left the Fourth Estate to take up communications job at Nakuru County. Sadly, his earnings reduced, which forced him to try out a few ventures. All his businesses crumbled like a house of cards. This left Kimani indebted to various creditors. As he battled depression, Kimani once attempted suicide using a mosquito net. Well, that is all. See you in the next video, and kindly remember to subscribe.